Hello and welcome to the Album Man, and this is my 50th album review on this channel. So I want to do something a little bit special, something that many of you probably don't know. So I decided to pick this, Red Light Fever by Hot Leg. And now this band, Hot Leg, was founded after Justin Hawkins of The Darkness departed from The Darkness. And this band consists of Justin Hawkins on lead vocals and lead guitar, Pete Rinaldi on lead guitar, Samuel S.J. Strokes on bass, and Darby Todd on drums. Now, this album, its critical reception was fairly poor, to be honest, but personally, I think this album is criminally underrated and better than anything The Darkness have ever done, excluding maybe their new albums. I haven't actually heard that yet. But better than the first two, I'd say, as much as I do like the first one. The second one's a piece of crap, but the first one's good. But I just adore this album, to be honest. And so, it starts with Chickens, and this has a really cool guitar riff, and Justin shows some particularly high falsettos in this song. I mean, God almighty, the chorus is just so high, it's unbelievable. And the song has an almost dueling guitar solo in it, which is great, and it's just a lively, fun, albeit weird song. And I mean, Justin quite literally makes chicken noises during the chorus, which is actually kind of decent, to be honest. You know, nothing wrong with some good old chicken sounds. Anyway, track 2 is You Can't Hurt Me Anymore, and this starts out with very reminiscent of AC/DC before Phil Rudd-like basic rock drum beat comes in. And it may be unoriginally structurally, but lyrically it's amusing, it has a good chorus, it's a decent song, I do like it. Now Shamed, this has a really nice groove to it, and lyrically it's about reality TV show, and about reality TV in general, and how we should be ashamed that we watch stuff like Big Brother because they keep on making more of it and it's crap. And I couldn't agree more, Big Brother is, God, it's an awful show. I have to admit, I did used to watch it when I was a lot younger, but I can't bloody stand the thing anymore. And the lyrics on this song, they're really humorous and amusing. And the backing singer is really good. I don't know what her name is, but she also sings a verse as well as backing the chorus really well, and it complements Justin's voice very nicely, actually. Great song. Now, I've Met Jesus, this is the lead single from the album, and it's so fantastically catchy with a great riff. I mean, how could a song with a chorus of I've Met Jesus and He's Nothing Like You possibly be bad? It's the second best song on the album, I'd say, fantastic, but the best song on the album has to be Trojan Guitar. And this song tries to tell an epic Greek-like tale about a Trojan guitar. It quite literally is like a telling of the Trojan horse story, but if the horse was a guitar, and how impractical that would be. And it starts out acoustically with some nice guitar melodies as well, and the lead guitar in the song is fantastic, and the chorus is oh so catchy. It's a wonderful joke battle epic song, to be honest. Cocktails. This is next, it has a really 80s sounding keyboard slash synthy type thing with some decent guitar as well, and the way he chose to sing this definitely reminds me of the Sex Pistols' Pretty Vacant, as when they sing the word cocktails, let's say they put an emphasis on a certain part. No prizes for guessing which part that is. It's a great song, it's, you know, again, like most of the songs on this album, a good bit of fun. But the most fun and weirdest song on the album has to be Gay in the 80s. Yeah, it really is what it says on the tin. It starts out Justin singing, oh in the 80s, they were the gayties, they were the straighties. I don't think anyone knows what sense this song makes, to be honest. It certainly is odd. But the chorus is remarkably catchy, and it's just a good bit of fun. It's odd in a good way. Yeah, it's always a song that I remember from this album. One of my favourites, probably. Prima Donna is next, and it's the weakest song on the album, I'd say. It starts with a big 80s style riff, and it's not bad per se, it's just nothing about it particularly stands out. I mean, the chorus is very lackluster. And the penultimate song, whichever way you want to give it, this song builds nicely to a great chorus. It's really catchy. It's a good song, but not much to talk about. It's just like the others, to be honest, you know. And then you get to Kissing in the Wind, and this is the last track on the album. It has a really nice feel to it. I particularly like the use of different instrumentation from some fantastic guitar and piano to some cool tremolo guitar and what sounded to me like the string setting on a keyboard. And all of this was used to really good effect and created a dynamic, very interesting song. It was a great way to end the album. So overall, I think this album, it's criminally underrated. Anyone who likes The Darkness should definitely check it out. And even if you're one of those people who's liked elements of them but found yourself annoyed at Justin's falsettos, except for Chickens, this album doesn't have that many. I mean, obviously it does have something to Justin Always and have quite a few, but in general it's not as falsetto heavy as the Darkness albums. And overall, I'd say this album is probably an 8.5 out of 10, maybe an 8, but I maybe sway towards the 8.5 to be honest. It's just such a good, fun album. Definitely recommend checking it out, or even just Spotify or something to see if you like it. Great album. So, this has been the Album Man. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my 50th album review, and as usual, long live rock and roll.